But many people would say that you are imitating him. You, among all the people who may or may not be running, you're the one who kind of imitates his style with the trolling. You're suing Fox now, I understand. You're suing
that Fox better look to settle right now or apologize for defamation.
I would just like to say, if you're one of these people, and there's many in this country who watched that and was disappointed the president wasn't killed, see, they're laughing at that. You're not a good person or a smart person. But definitely not a good person.
Not going
Name one political concession. Name one political concession.
Honestly, I'm not going to have this guy's hand in my face.
Well, I think hell must have frozen over because Bill Maher, who I normally call Bill Maher, but people get upset when I say Bill Maher. So Bill Maher is now turning on his own audience. He cracks a joke and the audience laughs at the thought of President Trump dying, not of natural causes, but of being assassinated. And he says, hey, stupid people, you shouldn't be laughing at that. He also destroys Gavin Newsom right to his face. I mean, this is amazing. Even CNN is starting to have a bit more of a rational approach, at least some rational approaches. So buckle up, because I know you're going to enjoy this video. All I ask in return is you guys to hit the like, subscribe. I know you're going to love it. Let's get into this.
It's a big week for Kings. Are you fans of Kings? A weird week for Kings because King Charles of England was here, spoke to a Congress, got a standing ovation from the people who were used to be at the No Kings rallies. So,
yeah, the whole No Kings protest stuff really disappeared when the actual freaking king showed up, huh? Funny how that works. Real funny.
Well, let's get the ugly news about the political violence out of the way first, because we have to talk about it.
Listen to this.
I'm just going to vomit my take on it, and then you can argue. I would just like to say, if you're one of these people, and there's many in this country who watched that and was disappointed the president wasn't killed, see, they're laughing at that.
It's insane, dude. Why are people laughing at that? Leftist, deranged, radicals. Let's call it what it is. But listen to what Bill Maher says about it, okay?
You're not a good person or a smart person, but definitely not a good person. I was reading this in your paper, interview with Governor Pritzker of Illinois, and they asked him, like, well, what does the next president have to be? And he said, good, decent, and kind, which who could disagree with that? And certainly Trump has often not been good, decent, or kind.
Right, but also,
he's not Hitler.
You can't.
Exactly. He's not Hitler. And to try to wish death upon the sitting U.S. president is absolutely insane. I mean, anyone who wishes that upon anyone who has disagreeing thoughts or political views is insanity, right? It's absolutely insane. So good on Bill Maher for calling that out.
You can't say that you are fighting for democracy or a believer in democracy and at the same time excuse political violence as a mechanism for political change. It's one or the other. And that's the essence of our system, that it gives us the opportunity to change things through the will of the people.
You've got actual deranged leftists out there in the crowd, even watching the show live, but people online, people in real positions of sometimes authority. You've got deranged leftists that are teaching school kids, the future generations, right? How to learn, how to think, all that stuff. They're teaching them that President Trump deserves to be shot live on camera in front of the world. This is insane. It's absurd. And good on Bill for calling it out, especially members of his own audience. I mean, it's insanity. It's crossed the line very clearly.
Them go dark and still deliver that oil to China. I mean, there's a physical blockade. They literally cannot do that right now.
This is a physical blockade. They're not able to send their oil and the resources to China, and a vast majority of their oil exports were going via sea. To give you a sign of the desperate measures they're contemplating, the Wall Street Journal reported today that they're contemplating measures like suicide dolphins, dolphins equipped with mines to try to go after U.S. ships.
Insane.
So that's not a measure which projects real strength.
Wait, I'm sorry. You have to. How would that even work?
You strap bombs to dolphins, and then you send the dolphins on their way with GPS trackers, and then you detonate the bomb when they're close enough to the target. Come on, CNN. I mean, that's stupid. It's like a suicide vest for a person, but on a fucking animal. Yeah, and we're supposed to be just speaking peacefully with the RGC and the Iran military. Give me a break. That's animalistic behavior. That's crazy that we're even talking about this.
So this has been discussed in the past by the Iranian regime that
they want to strap bombs to dolphins.
To dolphins with mines to go after U.S. ships. Now, that's a pretty crazy asymmetric tool, but this is some of the measures that are being reported right now.
I mean, do you think that they could actually try? If they actually tried that, what would that say about their desperation?
Well, this is something that they've thrown out in the past to show the various options they have at their disposal. But again, this is not a show of a country which is strong. You don't contemplate those kinds of measures when.
No, you're not in a position of strength when you're talking about strapping explosives to dolphins, to sea creatures. I mean, come on, right? That's clearly a sign that they're losing. If you're watching this channel, chances are you already know how crazy things are getting online. Between censorship, data tracking, and companies selling your private information, your privacy is under attack 24/7. That's why I use Private Internet Access VPN. It's one of the most trusted VPNs out there with millions of users, and it does exactly what you think it should. It protects your data, hides your IP address, and lets you browse the internet like you're supposed to, privately. And here's the thing, your internet service provider can legally track and sell your browsing data. That's not a conspiracy, that's real. Private Internet Access encrypts your connection so they can't see what you're doing. It's also insanely useful if you want to travel or just want unrestricted access, whether that's streaming, news, or content that gets blocked depending on where you are. Setup takes 2 minutes. With one click, you are fully protected. So if you care about your privacy, and honestly, you should, click the link down below in the description or scan the QR code on your screen and you get 83% off plus 4 months for free. You also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So there's literally zero financial risk just to try it out. Get protected, stay anonymous, and take back control of your internet.
He's not doing anything to try to unite this country in any way, shape, or form. And,
either you, jackass.
For me, that's to me that's the biggest reflection of this moment is how. Just the sewer that we're now living in because of Donald Trump. And he's
stock market hitting all-time highs. Gas prices soon to be hitting all-time lows. The gas prices right now are equal or even a little bit lower to what they were peak under Joe Biden. So come on, really? More money's pouring into the United States than ever before. So you're really going to say that it's the United States is a sewer? No, the economy is doing freaking awesome, man. People and companies want to invest in the United States because they're betting on the United States staying on top, while people like Gavin Newsom want the United States to topple.
allowed all of us to feel free to shove again. And I think, if nothing else, forget.
But but many people would say that you are imitating him. You, among all the people who may or may not be running, you're the one who kind of imitates his style with the trolling. You're suing Fox now, I understand. You're suing. That's right out of the.
Trump is such a big bad person, and his tactics are so raunchy. They're so bad. They reek of just Hitler vibes that Gavin Newsom copies everything that President Trump does. Yeah, how bad can he really be if you're literally copying everything he's doing, how he's saying it? Really? Come on. You're embarrassing yourself.
Discovery, Fox better look to settle right now or apologize for defamation.
But okay, but that sounds exactly like what he does. Suing media?
Different point. Well, then don't defame, don't lie. And, Fox is a propaganda.
But that does sound like...
That's the fucking thing as Trump, dude. That's the same thing as Trump. Trump has been slandered by mainstream media, by you, Gavin Newsom. Oh, my goodness. And now you're like, well, I'm gonna sue them because they're defaming me. Yeah, what the hell do you think's been happening to President Trump? You freaking moron. Oh my goodness, man.
That's why no one said anything until after the fact.
You know, Pete, can you tell me one example of Trump ever apologizing for anything?
Can you tell me one example of Trump?
I don't know why it matters.
Someone
I mean,
like
Jimmy
dying?
Kimmel made a
Are you serious? Robert Mueller? Robert Mueller? Are we going to act like that didn't happen on Twitter?
Can you give me an example of someone's spouse being told you look
Nancy
like
Pelosi's husband.
I mean,
Paul Pelosi.
the point is that
Hold on. Trump made jokes about Paul Pelosi, implying all kinds of crazy conspiracies about why he was attacked with a hammer. Yeah. The president did that. That actually did happen. And
he's not.
And I would also add, I mean, the president earlier this week made a joke to his wife that she's going to outlive him. In front of he made the joke in front of the king.
But every wife makes that joke.
I think the joke.
Yeah, that's different. Outliving versus a joke about his soon-to-be widow from clearly an assassination attempt. Very big difference.
The other side, what they're going to say, though, is, but have you seen the stats from California?
Good.
What? Well,
Fourth largest economy. Let's go.
Well, are they going to say good about gas prices? Are they going to say good about how high the rents are?
Yeah.
So many people live. I mean, there's a whole litany. I mean, the train, Gavin. Okay, the train. You got to get rid of the train.
The train.
I say this as a friend. You got to let that train go. You got to let the train go.
He has spent so much money in California, and it's turned into a cesspool. That's why all the, super top tier multimillionaires and billionaires, entrepreneurs, businessmen, investors, and companies are leaving California because of that man right there. That, can you call him a man, sitting cross-legged like that with his high socks? I mean, that's like Justin Trudeau, right? He looks like Justin Trudeau. He talks like Justin Trudeau. He acts like Justin Trudeau. He sits like a female like a Justin Trudeau, cross-legged. Come on, where's your nuts? Aren't you squishing your nuts? My nuts hurt just from watching this. Come on, man.
It's up to $231 billion.
No, it's not. That's just nonsense. It's not. We're doing a $119 million segment. We got it back on track. It goes back 3 administrations. I inherited a mess. We put it back on track. All the environmental work is behind us. We're actually laying the track. All the legal litigation, all the land issues are all behind us. We're actually making this project work.
So he complains. He complains about inheriting a mess. Yet he deems it impossible for President Trump to have inherited a mess from Joe Biden. Is that it? So rules for thee, not for ye, not for thee, or whatever the hell that saying goes. Come on, man. Gavin Newsom is literally a scam artist.
We all know that Scott Jennings is more than happy to defend a war with a country that starts with the letters IRA that we are currently failing, that is going to put us trillions and trillions of dollars more in debt. I was only a few years old while you were in the administration defending prior endless wars. Now this war is failing.
8 weeks is endless to you?
Okay, you said it was going to be 4 to 6 weeks.
You have the attention span of a gnat?
Homie, I debated you on TV 4 to 6 weeks ago, and you said we were weeks away from it. Now you're making condescending remarks because you can't defend the fact that this war is not going your way. Wait, one more time.
Not going your way.
One political concession. Name one political concession.
Whoa. Honestly, I'm not going to have this guy's
everybody,
in my face.
Everybody, hang tight.
Honestly.
Okay. No, everybody, calm down. Okay. We're having a debate. You can respond to the points that he's making.
Can you name a political concession that we've got?
We had a flashback to the war the skinheads had in my studio.
This little beta cuck, again, only views victory in war from political concession. Read out of a dictionary, get that off of Google. I don't care. A war is not determined by the political opposition conceding, saying, okay, you guys are the clear winners, we're the clear losers. And then all of a sudden everyone's like, yes, the war is over because this party conceded. No, if America continues down this path and does end up controlling the Strait of Hormuz and controls the flow of energy around the entire world, that's a fucking victory, kiddo. I don't know what to tell them.
I would be mad if I had to defend war too. I would be mad if I had to defend war too.
Scott, you can respond.
We have a very simple goal: to keep terrorists and a terrorist regime from having a nuclear weapon that can threaten the United States, our interests in the region, our allies in Europe, anybody else in the world.
So you can't answer the question. That is I would get mad too.
That's the answer. Look at that pimple-faced little basement dweller, chubby cheeks. Go lift some barbells. Go eat some protein. Oh my goodness. Anyways, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I love making fun of these losers. It's so much fun. Hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye for now.